So I was out the other day showing homes, and for those that don't know, I'm a real estate agent as well. I'm a realtor. So I was out the other day and I was showing homes, and I always think about this. I always think about the importance of time, utilizing time, the lack of time that we have, and just accomplishing certain things while we're here on this earth. And no disrespect to my elders, no disrespect, but I was sitting at the light, and this car turns the corner, nice car, and look inside. It's an older lady, and the lady was like really, really old. Like, I was looking at her like, for one, how are you driving? And for two, like, it just made me wonder, like, how many days she has left, how many years does she have left on this planet. And when it comes down to it, we're gonna leave this planet one way or another, right? Like, things that people don't like to talk about, but death is a certainty. You're gonna go out one way or another. You can't stop it. There's nothing you can do to prolong it. Basically, when it's your time, it'll be your time, right? Now, some people may argue that it's fate, it's destiny, things were meant to happen, it was their time, God called you. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole different discussion. It's inevitable, though, that you will leave this planet, and you gotta really look at it and say, if my time is gonna run out, what am I gonna leave? They say people that the only people that need headstones at their grave is people that aren't remembered, or you need a headstone for people to remember who you were and what you were about. I mean, of course, your friends, family, loved ones, they're gonna remember you, right? But as far as the world knowing you, like, what type of mark are you leaving? Are you leaving a legacy? Do you care about leaving a legacy? That's something that you really got to look at. But regardless, if you want to live a legacy or not, you should want to live this life, or your life, your way, right? I think it was Frank Sinatra had the song, "I Did It My Way." I went out, I did it my way. No matter what happened, I did it my way. Drake had the song "YOLO," you only live once, right? So it's a repetitive theme that we see, that people are saying, like, man, I want to do things my way. Now, I'm not saying go out and commit a crime. I'm not saying go out and rob a bank, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about going out partying and drinking your life away and smoking your life away and saying, YOLO, I did it my way. Like, nah, that's a dumb way. That's a stupid way. To each his own, but I'm not rocking like that, right? I don't believe in that. You had your phone when you're younger or whatever. You start getting older, you kind of wise up a little bit, right? The quicker you can wise up, the better, in my opinion. But you gotta go out with doing things your way. The last thing that you want to have, or the situation you want to be in, is on your deathbed thinking about all the things that you could have done differently. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Those things are gonna haunt you because you don't have the ability to do them anymore, because you can't rewind time. You can't get time back. So that's very important, to make sure that you go out the way that you want to go out. You live life the way that you want to live life. And I think a lot of people hold back. A lot of people hold back from going after what they want, going after their dreams. They're afraid of going after their dreams. They're worried about what somebody might say or might think about them, or critics. You're gonna have critics. You're gonna have haters. I talked about that before, man. They're just there, right? For the good, you have the bad. For the sun, you have the moon. For the day, you have the night. Everyone is not going to be optimistic about what it is that you're doing, about your life. But that's the key. The key is that it's your life. It's not their life. So keep that in mind. Don't worry about what other people say. Don't worry about how they're gonna perceive you, or if you're an artist and you're putting out work. Don't worry about if someone else is gonna like it. Do it for you. Do it your way. Eminem, somebody, I'm quoting Eminem. He said, "There's a million." He used another word, but he said, "There's a million people basically just like me." And if you heard the Eminem song, I think it was a song. I'm pretty sure it was a song. You know which word to use, but there's a million people that's just like you. So do it your way. Don't hold back, because it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt your family. You're not gonna see the progress that you would want to see. You're not gonna be able to leave that mark on the world that you may want to mark, that you may want to leave. You're not going to be able to leave that legacy for someone else to pick up on after you leave. You're going to be living in a box. You're going to be living in a box, and basically, whether you think you have control over your life or not, you don't. Other outside influences have control over your life. And I mean, influences, that's another story right there. I mean, people are influenced in so many ways, in negative ways at that. At least if you're going to be influenced, be around people that are positive, that have something going for themselves that can positively impact you. But peer pressure, it's not just when you're young, right? As young adults, as teenagers, as kids, we deal a lot with peer pressure, but believe it or not, there's still a lot of people that are still dealing with peer pressure as adults. So whether it's in the form of friends, co-workers, through social media, the video that I'm doing right now, I'm sure it's gonna be criticized by someone. Someone's gonna post something negative about it, but the thing is, I really don't care because they're not feeding me. They're not feeding me and my family. And they're entitled to their opinion at the same time. Only God can judge. Remember that, And then when you deal with that, when Judgment Day comes, and who knows what's going to happen at that point. But for now, man, get the best out of this life. Get the best out of, the tools that God put into you, the resources, the abilities that He put into you. Bring those out, because I refuse to believe that we're all just put here just to be average. Go to school, get a 9-to-5 job, work, go home, sleep, eat, get back up again, and retire, and then die. That's like a cruel joke. That's like a cruel joke. Like, it's got to be something that we're all here for or meant to do in some special God-given talent. It may not be that you're an athlete. You may not be able to sing, but there are other skills that you may have, and you just gotta be willing to test them out. ABT, always be tested. See what works for you. See what you enjoy. Figure out what you enjoy. Figure out what you like, and just go hard with it. And just go hard, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about how somebody else is going to think about you. Just do you, and YOLO. Throw the caution to the wind, and just say, whether I win, lose, or draw, I still won. If you can't say I left it all on the floor, I left it all on the court, I left it all on the field, when I leave this planet, I left it all on earth. If you can't say that, man, I don't know. It's gonna be hard. Or maybe that's where reincarnation comes in. I don't know. But man, go hard, leave it all on the floor. Don't worry about what other people say, because people will always have an opinion. All right? Beast mode. Let's get it.